Do this. I have to decide I want to get better. Next, I have to have the courage. I want you to circle that word, courage. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is moving forward in spite of it. Life is scary. Marriage is scary. Raising children, scary. Nobody tells you that. Oh, it's a cute little baby. That is the scariest thing you will ever see. I'm not afraid of monsters. I'm afraid of infants. They're terrifying. Are you breathing? Oh, yes, they are. Now they're screaming. Ah. I have to have the courage. And let me tell you something. Most Americans don't have this kind of courage. I have to have the courage to stop making excuses. Is this going to be the year you stop making excuses? Jesus says, do you want to get well? Do you want to get well? Do you want your life to change? Do you want your finances to be different? Do you want your marriage to be different? Do you want to cure cancer? Look at the words Jesus says. The man says to Jesus. He doesn't say, yes, I want to get well. What does he say? Do you see it? I can't, sir. I can't. Do you want to get well? That's a yes or no answer. He answers with, I can't. I can't do it, the sick man says. I have no one to put me into the pool when the water bubbles up. When the angels come, I've been here 38 years. When the angels come, and here's what happened. Now we know there are all kinds of underground streams underneath Jerusalem, and when one of them fills from a rainstorm far away, it rushes in and spins the water. Those aren't even angels. It's a rainstorm. He says, man, when the water turns and the angel lands, there's nobody that will help me. He's having a pity party instead of listening to Jesus. Do you want to get well? I can't. Why? I'm single. Nobody cares about single people. Everybody hates single people. I'm judged all the time. Right? I hear it all the time. Oh, I can't. I'm married. I'd love to change, but my husband's an idiot. I can't. I'm too old. I'm too young. I'm too fat. I'm too thin. I can't. Right? I can't. I hear this all the time. All the reasons that you can't do something. Listen to me. I want you to know, if you're praying for a miracle, I want you to know that you're sitting in one right now. It's called Sandals Church. One person. Sandals Church. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. How do I know? I was there. No talent, no knowledge, no budget, no place to work. And Sandals is one of the biggest churches in the United States. You know why? Not because some angel stirred the waters, but because I said, maybe I can't, but you can. Don't tell me you can't. Don't give me excuses. I can't, sir, the sick man said, for I have no one. There's no one. I wasn't raised with a father. My mother abandoned me. My family hates me. I didn't graduate college. I'm too young, I'm too old. Man, we can come up with all kinds of reasons why we won't let Jesus change our life. That's why Jesus asked, do you want to get well? Because what's the answer? No. I can't, sir, the sick man said. I have no one to put me into the pool when the water bubbles up. Someone else always gets there ahead of me. Oh, man. Right? What's the reason you've given yourself why you can't be successful and you can't be better? Let me tell you something I've learned. It's way easier to blame someone else than to get honest with yourself. What's the reason? What excuse have you bought into? What excuse have you believed that's not allowing you to live the life God's called you to live? Well, I'd live the life God called me to live if I had money. Let me tell you something. We didn't have any money when we started this church. No money. We didn't have jobs. We started the church and got jobs the next week. Right? Well, I'd have the family life I'd have if we owned a home. We didn't own anything for 11 years. Anything. Sandals was the largest homeless church in Riverside. I was like Moses and you guys were the people of Israel. Like, yep, maybe over there. Oh, nope, over there. Oh, nope, nope. Our slogan was worship with us if you can find us. Amen. I literally would run into people like, I used to go to Sandals, you guys moved. I'm like, we did. Now we're here for a while. Right? I got to have the courage to stop making excuses. I know a lot of our young people are overcoming disabilities, and I meet a lot of your children who struggle with ADHD, ADD, and are dyslexic. Let me tell you something. It's just something that you have to overcome, but God will use it to make you better. He will use it to make you better. When I hug the young men and young women in our church who are battling, man, they're starting off behind. I say, listen to me. If you're faithful, if you trust God, God can help you overcome that. Don't tell me you can't read. I couldn't either. I couldn't either, man. I couldn't spell anything. Anything. Much less Greek and Hebrew. Oh, that was fun. You ever seen Hebrew? It looks like a chicken ran across the floor. That's what it looks like. Now try reading it when everything's jumping all over the page, man. It's crazy. The only way to make the final fair is have everybody else be drunk, and they'll see the same thing I see. Whoa. I have to have the courage to stop making excuses.